Here's a quick little video showing some little minor tips and tricks and updates that I've done to the Cherokee 23-foot travel trailer. One of the first things I did was put some shelves in the little wardrobe here. It used to be just a place to hang your clothes. For having some shelves, gives you a little bit more space. Above the kitchen sink, I have installed a couple of shelves. Very easy. Just put a couple of cleats in the side. Okay, it allows you to put the tall glasses in. Keeps everything kind of neat. About a year ago I installed a new kitchen sink. Typical little sink that was in here was a two bowl plastic sink. It went to about here. It was two small bowls. It was very easy for me to cut out a little bit more of the countertop. And underneath everything, it didn't 100% line up underneath, but let's shine some light here. Okay, so I had to change a little bit of the plumbing, but it wasn't hard at all. Just regular standard plumbing. Most home handymen can do it. The little foam I have here on my water connection hoses, it just adds to a little bit of silence. No banging of hoses when you're running the water. Okay, so I also installed a little device here. This is for winterizing. Okay, so when I'm winterizing the trailer, I just hook this hose. I hook it on here, turn the valve up, run the pump, sucks the winterizing fluid right up into this hose and into my water lines. Quick and easy winterizing. We use our microwave when we're camping. So I took the microwave right out and I just put a door in place. Put a little easy stay hinge. Okay, we usually put our bread and buns and potato chips and stuff like that. Lots of storage here. Okay, just easy peasy. Installed the solar panel. When I installed the solar panel, I just I popped this here little cover off, cut a hole in here, and was able to run my solar wires up and through the vent above the fridge. And then I just made my connections here. From here going down to the battery, in behind the fridge there's a void. Comes right on down. And this is just where I have my connection panel and my power inverter. Okay, so I was able to access everything from inside of this little boot storage area. Okay, through the boot storage area, it goes right next door to the power panel. Okay, and this is our pantry. I put in some little slide out drawers. Okay, and they stay in quite well. I put a little peeper at the back of the drawer. If you can see that very well or not. It just helps to keep the drawer tight at the end. And the purpose of that is, first time I used this, the drawer had swung out when I took a corner, and it opened this up. When we stopped, the drawer was out like this. Nothing hit the floor, but you know, I can see it could have been kind of a disaster. I also cut this was my brave thing to do. I cut a hole in the roof of the trailer. It was really dark in this area. We couldn't see anything. You know, you always had to have a light on when you're at the sink. So I poked a knife up through. I found the two studs you know, I knew what size I was dealing with, and basically the size of these fit in between the stud spacing in most trailers. And I think it was about $120 on eBay to purchase this here sunroof. Got the lap sealant for the outside at the top there. It took me about maybe 4 hours. It was probably about 5 years ago. I've not had a leak, and we really like this thing. It's too bright in the morning. I just made this little cover here. There's a couple of Velcro strips on the cover. So basically I just pop it up like so. And bingo. Okay, this is our bunk area. There's another one of these closets here that I put some shelves in. Alright. Built a little bookshelf here. And it's really handy. It's nice to have your reading material out in the open. I installed a programmable thermostat, which we really like a lot because, well, I don't want to be changing the temperature getting up in the middle of the night, so we just program it to cool off at night and warm up in the morning. Okay, in this closet I put a couple more shelves, or in this cupboard, a couple more shelves. Okay, the trailers just don't seem to come up with enough shelves, but it's probably because of the weight issue, but you know, it's only a couple extra pounds for a couple of shelves, so I'm not worried about that. Probably weighs as much as a 2-liter bottle of pop. Okay, I installed a little stereo unit and a charge. This is kind of like my charge station. Turn this on, I can plug my phones in and just kind of leave them on this little shelf that I added in. Okay, get much better music sound out of this. I got a USB connection. I can also hook this into my TV, so I can get the sound through the speakers that I installed. Okay, I don't even utilize these ones in the ceiling anymore that came with the RV because, well, I think they sounded, personally, I think they sounded like crap, but you know, everybody's got their own opinion on that. And under the benches, these are always a pain to get at, and it was always a pain to get stuff in and out by yourself, so I just took these little pieces of wood that they put in and I just screwed some hinges on, and I installed a couple of little stay-up safety hinges, so now my lid stays up on its own. Okay, I can push her down, slam her down, whatever you want. Anyways, it stays up. Okay, got them on both sides. Lots of storage there. Let's see if I've covered everything. I think so. Alright, so that's a look at our little RV. And you know, you can make a lot of changes if you want. Oh, I also put there was a little metal cold air return here for the furnace. It vibrated a lot, made lots of noise, so I just took a piece of wood and I cut slits the thickness of my saw blade into it, and you get the same amount of airflow through. Pretty much, you get enough airflow through. You can tell that the furnace isn't starving for air, and it looks better, functional, and above all, it is a lot quieter. Alright, thanks for watching my video, and check out some of my other videos if you're looking to find out how I did my charge controller or my inverter. Alright, thanks.